this is Riley. Growing up, aside from a weekend here and there at my dad's place or at a friend's house, I didn't have internet until I graduated from high school and moved to Victoria. During high school, even after I got a cell phone with data, my school days were spent so off the grid that I couldn't even use the data on my phone at home. But it wasn't so bad. For a long time I didn't even realize what I was missing out on. I had a computer, which I could write on offline. I could write assignments or whatever I wanted to. I could watch DVDs, and it gave me time to focus on my homework, so I got really good grades, on music, on the accumulation of all of my weird little hobbies. But back then I didn't need internet, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Today, however, is a different story. I work online, so I need to check my emails and my Slack account. I've been spoiled with the luxury of looking up any random curiosity that pops into my head, or anytime I'm uncertain of something. I've gotten used to checking the weather before I go outside. I've gotten used to looking up my bike route before I go anywhere so that I don't get lost. I've gotten used to streaming music from online so that I can listen to anything that I want. I've gotten used to waking up in the morning and doing yoga in the comfort of my own living room via YouTube. So there are lots of things that I do now that I use internet for and that I'm used to using internet for, and I've adjusted my life around the idea that I can use internet for these things. So I guess this week's video is a way of laughing at myself for just how much not having internet in the last couple days has halted my life. Because I woke up yesterday and today with no internet, not even on my phone because I ran out of data for the month. Apparently in my apartment building the routers for all the Wi-Fi are inside of one guy's apartment, and that guy no one was able to get a hold of him yesterday, so we still don't have internet. So indeed, yesterday I woke up, I couldn't do yoga, I couldn't listen to a playlist that I wanted to hear, I couldn't look up all my random curiosities that floated into my head, like how to make yogurt at home, I couldn't double check the cooking instructions on the new recipe of bread that I had prepared the night before, I couldn't check the weather before leaving the house, I couldn't do my work, I couldn't check my email or my Slack, and I couldn't check the bike route that I needed to take to go meet up with my friend that afternoon. Kind of felt like my invisible second head had just been like guillotine chopped off. Well, maybe not chopped off, but at least in a temporary coma. But even though it kind of stings, all these things that I'm used to doing during the day that I couldn't do in the same way, I feel like it's kind of healthy every once in a while to realize just how much you depend on internet. It forces my real brain because brains are in the jaw. It forces my real brain to think about things in a different way, to be more resourceful, and maybe even to feel a little bit more present. And worst comes to worst, I can always walk 2 minutes and go to a cafe near my place to use their Wi-Fi, which I will probably be doing now that I think about it to publish this video that I can edit without Wi-Fi, but I cannot put it on YouTube without Wi-Fi. So how much of your everyday routine relies on Wi-Fi? Sure, it's easy to give up for a vacation. It's kind of expected that you might not have Wi-Fi on a vacation, but in your everyday life, it can be a bit of a shock. Anyways, I'll see you next Friday.